In example 1, we're given a couple vectors. We've got vector v here, and keep in mind when we have these vector ordered pairs, the funny shaped brackets there, those aren't points. So those are going to be, this is going to be x component, the y component, the x component, the y component. We've got to have that when we start these problems off. If we don't, if we're given 2 points for a vector, it's often useful and desired to figure out the x and the y components. And we're going to find this vector u. So vector u is defined here as being a bunch of different things, a bunch of different operations. So we can do this, and this one's a scalar multiplication one, and we're just simply going to write down whatever vector v is here, and it's 2, -1. So remember that we're just going to take that scalar and multiply it by each one on the inside, each component on the inside. And so this is going to be 6, -3. And there's your final solution. In general, we'll try to follow PEMDAS. We'll try to do the multiplication parts first, and then we'll do the addition subtraction. So vector u here is vector w, which is -3, 5, and we're going to subtract 2 times vector v, which is 2, -1. And again, we'll do this multiplication part here. It doesn't really matter if you distribute this negative sign through. I tend to like to do that. If you don't distribute the negative sign through, then you'll just multiply each one of these by 2 and you'll end up subtracting them anyway. So it'll work out really to be the same thing. So I like to make that addition. So I'll distribute that -2 all the way across. And then we can just add these up. So we've got -3 plus -4. And then 5 plus 2. So this is -2, 7. Excuse me, -7, 7. The next one we've got vector u here is 4 vector v, so we can write that out here. And vector v is 2, -1. Notice how we are not using curved brackets here. We want to use the vector ordered pair symbols. So we can do our distributive property here, and I won't even show that. I'll just do 4 times 2, so that'll be 8. 4 times -1 is -4. And then we'll do the same thing here. So that'll be -9 and then 15. And then all we need to do is add these guys up. So 8 and -9 is -1, and -4 and 15 should be 11. One final one, we've got 5 times vector w. So vector w is -3, 5, minus 3 of vector v, which is 2, -1. So we'll do the scalar multiplication here. And then we'll distribute that -3 across, so that's -6 and 3. And then we'll add those up, and that's -21 and 28.